Wisdom Through Psychology gives you some of the most worshipped principles from the school of psychology in the palm of your hands. Literally, it takes less than 5 minutes a day to read, and it simplifies some of the most complex topics into just one-pagers. But let me tell you the story about this book, and then I'll get into the instructions on how to read it, because this is not an ordinary book. This is the anti-book. Once upon a time, 10 years ago, I was journaling my private Arjuneisms on my notes app on my iPhone. Every time I thought I had learned something worthwhile that I could look back on for guidance so that I wouldn't have to go through the same trial and error again. Some of it was inspired by silly cartoons, some of it from deep music and movies. It was just my general experience of the world. And over time, I would come back to these quotes and really try to fine-tune the articulation of what exact concept I was trying to get at. Then after studying biology and psychology at UCI and USC, I was able to draw actual research to validate and develop these journalized quotes even more. Then slowly but surely, I decided to combine my Arjuneisms with the research and notes I had taken during college into a book that basically took me 2 years to develop. And this book honestly feels like my child. It feels like my child that I have stuck with and carried it through for the past decade and witnessed it grow from just deranged high school thoughts into well-articulated academic concepts that are now ready to really spread their seeds of wisdom into the world. So how do you read this book, right? So I initially came up with this book through journaling, so I decided to incorporate journaling into this so that you can expand on these ideas even more with your own subjective experience. And this literally takes less than 5 minutes a day to read. So check it out. We go to day 1 out of 100 days. And the next page is just going to be a quote, background, psychology, tip. And the next page after that, you're going to do a self-application, and then you go to the next day. That's it. So this is a very easy book to get through. It's basically a coffee table book, so it's best to couple it with a habit that you already do. So for example, if you drink coffee every morning, put this book near your coffee machine so you remember to just read it while you're drinking your coffee. That way you don't have such a cognitive load on remembering that you have to read this book every day. And before you know it, 100 days later, you're done, and now you have assimilated some of the best principles of psychology in your daily life. So click the link down below or in the caption somewhere and check it out. Let me know what you guys think, because this is the first of its kind anti-book, and I'm sure you're going to find it to be a very unique read. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Shout out to all the Patreons that made this project possible, and I'll see you guys next time.